Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and please welcome my very special co-host, Gingerfae from Gingerfae Tarot. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Jean. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Happy Friday, everybody. It's a big Friday.
It's a big Friday. It's a beautiful day. It's a little warm. I don't know if you can hear my noisy. Sounds like a hurricane blowing behind me when my air conditioner comes on.
Is it on now? I don't hear it
Yeah.
at all.
Oh, good. That noise reduction thing works then.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So S Steele is here. Hi, S Steele. Nancy Akron's Intuition is here. Hi, Nancy. So nice to see you. And Akila B is here. I will
hi,
be with Akila on
Kira.
Sunday morning. We have
Ooh.
it's going to be lots of fun together. So nice to see everybody. And SR Kish is here. Samantha is here. Nice
Wow.
to see everybody.
Absolutely.
And Earth is here. Hi, Earth. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Oh, and S Steele already has a message in there. So everybody, it's I just want to say thank you to everybody that registered for the class for tomorrow. And oh look, Aries girl. She says just stopping by to say hello. We finally have a warm weather day. I'm in shorts and a tank top. About
Hey.
time. Thanks for stopping by,
Oh
Aries
my
girl.
God.
That was sweet of you to say. And Sarabi is here. Linda Kelsner. Oh, everybody's here. It's a fun Friday
Oh,
night. Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Nathan.
Estiel has been looking forward to this particular collaboration. That was so sweet.
Oh, thank you. Love it.
We really do have lots of fun. And look, Aries girl gave us all those emojis. How cute is
You're
she?
so sweet.
I love it. I love it. I see you, Nathan. So nice to see you again. And Linda is here. Oh, so nice. And as you all might see down below, we're going to be doing readings on with getting messages from your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, fairies, and we'll be
Whoever.
flexible.
Whomever.
Um, hang on one second.
Oh, I think we are
And
at 80 degrees today.
is it really? I
Yeah,
can't tell.
be
I
real
thought we were
hot
close to
tomorrow,
that.
though. I think we're supposed to be near 85 tomorrow after we had 60s last week.
So Sarabi, do you remember when it was I told you that your package would increase the last time when I read for you? I just am curious. Has that passed already, or is that yet to come? Ah, yeah, so nice. Um, and I just wanted to say I was starting to say thank you to everybody who is registered for the clairvoyance class that Wisdom Seeker Joan and I are going to be facilitating tomorrow. And we're going to have a nice crowd. It's going to be so exciting. You're going to learn a lot and it's going to be fun. We have some exercises and some visuals, and we are focusing in on fun, but you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot and you're
Can't
going to
wait.
stretch your skills for sure. So I'm so excited
I'm
that
excited.
everybody is coming. And yeah, yeah, it hasn't increased yet. But do you remember
Mhm.
when I told you it would the last time? Do you remember what my answer was the last time you asked? I don't remember. It's hard to
Mm.
remember from time to time for sure. Um, and I also wanted to say that let me see if I have the image up and ready. One moment. Yeah, I will open this up. So not only tomorrow that I have um, a class running for clairvoyance class tomorrow, we also have a very exciting. I'm trying to put it up and talk at the same time, you guys. It, It is a pranic healing workshop for ascension. It's on April 26th, which is next Saturday, and it's 2 p.m. Central, which is 3 p.m. Eastern, and 12 Pacific. And it's Terry holding your space and myself. We were trying to get this in March, but something came up and we couldn't do it, so we moved it into April. April is a very teaching or a learning month for sure. But this one, you were going to talk about pranic healing. We're going to discuss it with you guys. We're going to describe how it's done. Then we're all going to do it together. And this is a 90-minute class, and it's $29. And you would contact Terry from Holding Your Space to register. I have all of this information in my community page. And yeah, I have it on Facebook. I have it everywhere. So if anybody's interested,
town. I wish I could come. That sounds fun. Make it the next weekend.
I know. We'll see if it works out. We will. We'll see if we can do it again. But it's lots going on here, you guys.
Yeah.
Aw, hi Fatima. So nice to see you. Thank you. You have a happy Easter too. Hi Jessica, and Scott is back. And Nikhil is like, ooh, with that class. I know. I like that. Mystic Sense. So nice to see you. And Sandra is here. Wow. And Sherry Liedler. Nice to see you, Sherry. Aw. So Nathan says, I absolutely love you two working together. It has brought so much great clarity and helps my spiritual journey and purpose so much. Love and gratitude and favor to everyone here. Oh, that's so sweet, Nathan.
We appreciate those comments.
We really do. It makes it worthwhile for sure. For sure. So as you all know, I'm going to turn off the banner below, if you don't mind, but we will be taking questions or requests for messages from spirit guides, angels, ancestors, fairies, and please put your questions in caps and use emojis if you can. And if you have a specific question, please be specific. And just as a reminder that questions are chosen at random. And now I'm going to take it off now that I read it out loud to everybody. I feel like I'm on a bus. I don't know what it is. It's that motion. I don't know.
Right.
Very nice. Nancy Ray, I see you. Thank you very much. So let's get started. Ginger, we have a full house already.
Oh my gosh.
And just say hello if you're still here. So it's S. Steele, Nathan, and S.R. Kish. So S. Steele, I'm pretty sure you're still here. Aw, Bethany, so nice to see you. Remember Bethany? Wow, that was it. I remember there was a good reading. I don't remember the specifics. Okay. All right. S. Steele and S.R. Kish are here. And we just saw. I don't know who it is. Nathan, here it is. Good. So S. Steele, I love look at the unicorn. Look at the unicorn. That did me in right there, right? May I know whether or not to have any elementals or animal guides around me, and maybe a bit about them, if so? I would say yes, definitely yes. And it's something that is it would take a whole show. Maybe I can do a whole show on how to meet your animal guides. And it requires a little bit of centering yourself and setting up a sacred space. So, but you can do this, and you can maybe search on YouTube and see if there's any guided meditations on how to connect with your animal guide. But I too have my own method, and I learned it while I was in my shamanic energy healing class, and we love doing that. But your spirit animal is somebody. It's not just somebody who protects you. It's somebody who like is a buddy, or and people think it's a guard or a protector. It's actually like a buddy. It's somebody to rely on, somebody to um watch your back. And that's what a lot of people think, well, it's protection. It's like, and the reason why I say that is because my one of my friends asked for a spirit guide, and she got a spider. And she goes, it was just a spider. It's not really a spirit guide. And I said, why? She said, well, how scary is the spider? I said, you don't have to be scary. And I was trying to tell her all of the spiritual reasons for a spider. And she's like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, you know, it spins a web. It always finds its food. It's very friendly to others. It can find a home anywhere. Like there's different. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but like, and she said, oh, that's what they can help me with. It's like the archetype of the animal that you want to look at. And I think, Ginger, you have a wonderful booklet that you use, right?
For animal, yes, I do. I do. Um, I have this wonderful deck by Jody Birdsma, who's put out other decks, but this is the animal deck I use. And whenever there's a animal totem in a tarot card or an oracle card, I'm drawn to read that animal totem. So I decided to make me a little book of animal totems. So much of it is taken from her book, so I can't take credit for it. Some I look online, Google. If I haven't seen it before in her deck, I Google. And it's just amazing how well it resonates. It really does.
You're just so resourceful to make a
I try.
pamphlet and a quick reference guide
Yeah.
out of it,
Yeah.
and there's all different types, but you can look up spirit totem or animal totem, or
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of information on the internet.
Yes, definitely.
But I believe, as far as, we all have all of these helpers in many different realms, and it's just makes your life more enchanting. And when you are in your guided meditations or in your meditations, to have your spirit guide and animal guides there with you is it gives you like a sense of security, and it's just like having a best friend there, because they know you very well. They know your spirit, they know your soul, and it's just very comforting. How about you, Ginger?
Yeah, and I was just thinking, in case someone were to ask, and I would too, it's like, well, how do we know they're there? How did we come upon them, pick them up? And I think through elementals and animals, it's anytime we are out in nature, they feel our energy, and then if they resonate with us, I think that's how we somehow infuse our energies together, and how they become one of our guides and assistants, spiritual assistants. Yeah. So, all right, Estiel, I picked a fairy deck today. And what I love about this image is it has an animal in it. So I can give you both right there. Um, so, so we have this cute little mongoose, very much ferret energy. So your little mongoose, ooh, getting dizzy. Okay, so this all is all about, let me go for the animal energy first. It is about having fun. When as we're adulting, and many of you have heard me say this before, we lose that inner child energy, and sometimes we just need to be reminded to connect with that again. And this is Prince of Winter. So this is about, winter is about air energy. It's cool, crisp air, which awakens us to some extent. If you're ever feeling tired, you go out for fresh air in the winter, that's going to waken you up. So, but there is an elemental writing on the back of this mongoose here, and I love it. So definitely a connection each time you go out into nature. Your message from your elementals is all about, they recognize your self-reliance, and we don't need anything or anyone to complete us, is a message I'm hearing right now. And what I love about this Fae is she's going to nature because she know nature is a connection, a deeper connection that you can have sometimes with humans. She knows she can rely on nature. Nature feeds her. Nature gives her energy. And this message really to me here is go out, connect with the tree, connect with the embodiment of grounding with this tree and just picturing your roots of your chakra, your root chakra, grounding cords, and the roots of this tree just intertwining and going deep. And in doing so, you receive healing energy. And don't forget when we're grounding, I like to send Mother Earth, healing and love where she needs it most. And I asked for that overall message, and you got the beautiful sun card. So whether you're a lover of sunflowers, or maybe you just need to go buy you a bouquet, or if you know sunflowers in a field, um, this is all about getting in touch with nature, reacquainting yourself if you haven't been in a while. The sun, the earth, such healing energies are within the realm. So yeah, so that's my little story for you tonight, S. Steele, is connecting with your inner child and with Mother Nature, and having confidence within yourself that you are a strong being and a delightful being in that.
Oh, that's wonderful, Ginger. So
Mhm.
sweet. I love that. Thank you very much, S. Steele. Thank you for your question. Next is Nathan, and then SR Kitch, and then Samantha. So Nathan says, may I ask my ancestors how they are assisting me in my soul's mission?
Ooh, I love that question. Okay.
They're keeping you sort of what I heard when I tuned into your ancestors. They are keeping you not out of trouble, but sort of out of your own way. You tend to step into your own way or not prevent, but you hesitate and you sort of make excuses or um, there's things that you know you ought to do for yourself, but you leave it for last. You're like, I don't have to do that until the very last minute. And it's not in the flow with your highest good. And they try and nudge you and steer you and make suggestions that are in your best interest to help keep you with your eye on the light, keep looking towards the light, and they're saying that they want to encourage you and steer you on your spiritual journey for your highest good. And it's mostly you getting out of your own way, you paying attention to yourself, you're being kind to yourself, you putting yourself first, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if we have a car and nobody ever gets in our car, and it's like a trashy mess and it has all kinds of, you know, dirt and grime and food particles and leftover magazines or whatever all over the place. We're like, I'm the only one in here. It doesn't matter, but you do matter. It does matter. It matters for you. You deserve to be in a clean car. You deserve to be in a car that is beautiful. You deserve to be in a car that you feel good to get into every day. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things that you sort of like just pass by and don't pay attention to. Just and you sort of like just so this is what they're helping you with. They're helping you with keeping your eye on on the goal, it towards the light, and keeping yourself as the primary beneficiary. How's that?
How's that? I love that. And what you're describing about, magazines and stuff, feng shui, I feel, is so important for everybody to understand how energy flows around us and how it can assist us or hinder us in how the surroundings we're in each and every day can very much affect us. I should do a deep dive on feng shui because I know a hint of all the expansive knowledge out there for it. But what I do know has very much proven to be a real thing. So, all right, Nathan. I found it interesting that you're asking about your soul mission, and this card comes up. This is you up on the mountaintop, gazing over which path you're wanting to take and wondering which one should you choose. And your ancestors are here to help you get in touch with your inner compass and to trust that inner compass and let it lead you to where you need to go for your highest good. So there's one mission for your ancestors helping you. And they know the land, even though topography's changed, there's buildings, there's asphalt. There's what the ancient American Indians call the little bugs on the roads, which in today's terms are cars. And how it hinders in this image, there's lots of clouds. So there's a lot of today things that are hindering our vision, whether it's physical or spiritual vision. And so they are here to help you with that. They're also here to help you with your thought process and your clarity. So we have the Queen of Swords here. And this could also be a specific maternal ancestor of yours. Definitely. Helping you with decision making, specific decision making. So you can call upon your ancestors to make clear, true decisions for yourself, for your highest good. Queens are all about trusting their intuition, and the Queen of Swords is about that intuitive intellect that flows through you. So definitely connecting with your ancestors when you have important decisions to make. And then I asked for overall message. This flipped out right away. And for ancestral, you got the Hunter card. It says track down your fears and desires. So when we face our fears, do a little shadow hunting, a little shadow exploration, and realizing that our hesitations may come from fears of the past, and we need to face those and know that we can overcome them, because if we don't, we're blocking our own journey. And so this is about hunting down your desire, going after what you desire, your manifestations. But as I look at this gentleman here, it's about having a process that's true to yourself, almost like a ritual, but being self-aware and self-confidence, and know that you are that strong hunter and you do have that ability to go after whatever you would like to do. So that's like a go from your ancestors saying, whatever you're thinking about right now, go for it, and just trust that inner compass and your intuition. So, Nathan, that's my story for you tonight.
That's beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you very much, Nathan. All the best to
Yeah.
you. And clean up that car. No, I'm kidding.
What's that?
I said, clean up that car.
Yes. Clean it up.
It was just an example. It was just to make a point.
Oh, that's funny.
That you're worth it. You're worth it. You deserve to have beautiful surroundings and lovely things, that you matter, and it's all about you is what I mean. It really is. So Kish is here, and when will I sleep again? So I'm so
that's
sorry
how
to
I
hear.
read it again. When will I see P again?
Oh,
I read it that same exact way, and I almost made a comment because I want to know when I can sleep again as well. So this is
SRK,
more of a
is
love.
P a love interest? That's what it sounds like. Um, will Kish and P reunite in this lifetime? It looks like you're definitely going to see him again. And well, when it will Kish and P reunite before December 31st of 2025? It is this year. Will Kish and P reunite before the end of 2025? I'm getting yes. Will Kish and P reunite before September 1st of 2025? It's going no. Will Kish and P reunite by October 31st of 2025? Yes. Will Kish and P reunite by October 1st of 2025? No. Will Kish and P reunite by October 15th of 2025? It's around there. So I would say like the last couple of weeks or the last half of October. Yep. So have a wonderful summer. Enjoy yourself. Go visit friends. Go visit family. Date other people. And when this person comes back around again, if you're still available, then good on you. You know, don't wait for anybody. How about you, Miss Ginger?
Well, what I get here, looking at my first card, right here. To me, it's when you find balance within your spirit and your heart space, and within your, how do I want to say this? When you get in touch with your inner goddess, is how I'm going to say it. When you get in touch with your inner goddess and feel more confident in yourself and let your light shine out, and you find balance in your life between the spirit and the mundane, which is, the 3D world here. When you can find balance, bring balance into your life, that attracts energy. And it's when you do that, and it's very healing, that's when the sun comes out for you. And and I did ask about peace, so I'm going to do this with that. This is rejoice and celebration. And Jean said something about this, enjoying the summer, and this is the sun card. So when you go out and you're enjoying yourself, you're having fun, that elevates your energy, which attracts that like energy to you, something to celebrate. So if he is himself in that energy, and it's an equal match for you, that's when you two will come together. If he's still on another journey of self-healing, it might take longer than you expect, but if I'm just gonna say, if you two are meant to be, it will happen. But these two cards look very, very promising, Kish. So there's my story for you. But you need to,
Wonderful.
yeah, you definitely, like Jean says, you need to go out, have fun, be you.
Yep. All the best to you, Kish. Jay Hannah, I think I have your. Do I have a question from you? Yeah. Jay Hannah, I have your question, hon. So just hang in there. And Mystic Sense, are you still here? And Sandra, and then Sherry Laidler. So any of you three, the first to respond, Mystic Sense, Sandra, Sherry Laidler.
Okay, Warrior Girl, just real quick about it. I had you, who was saying they lost a lot of moderate? It was Linda. Linda de Gonzalez said she lost a lot of moderators. And so, Warrior Girl, you're a moderator again. I know you were a moderator, so I've just put you back on mod.
Aww.
But yeah, so I was wondering, some of my people I could have sworn mods. You're mod once again, Warrior Girl.
So Sherry's here. Hi, Sherry.
Hi,
She
Sherry.
says, may I please have a reading regarding what my spirit guides want me to know regarding Desmond? And if you wouldn't mind letting us know, is Desmond a love interest? I'm not sure, but it would help us in our direction and understanding. Okay, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. So Sandra and Mystic Sense, if you're not here, Earth is next. And Earth, if you're still here, just say hello. This is a love interest. So this is serious, you guys. Let's get the big crystals out for this.
I got my
Let me
love
see,
deck
Sherry. Lots of passion. Lots of like karmic connections, destiny kind of stuff, old past life kind of stuff. Does he seem to be wounded? You know, recovering from a breakup or struggling artist, or just sort of like that kind of a little bit of drama around him, if you don't mind me saying. But he's very passionate, and it does go back very far. He is he likes to rescue. So in this, like, he likes to be your rescuer. He likes to save you. He likes to help you. He likes to provide for you. But if you seem to do it all and not need him, he's like, it's he needs you to not needs you to need him, but he needs somebody that needs his love and needs his help. So I'm not sure how committed he is. And I think he's torn. I think he's looking for to find out more about himself. He probably needs to spend more time in nature. Does he like to hunt? And what I mean by that is you get dressed up in this gear and you go outside in the woods and you sit and you think and you think and you think and you think. And then at the end of the day, you get up and you come home. Like, this is the kind of he seems to be a thinker. He seems to be somebody who likes the outdoors, or he likes to go hiking, or you know, he just seems to be quiet in the sense that he has a lot going on in his mind, in his head. But it goes back very far. I'm not sure I see you two in a committed relationship. I hate to tell you. It's not that it won't happen. It's just that oh geez, Sherry, what did you say? 100% correct. Oh my gosh. Ding, 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 ding. Jen, you're so funny. You're so funny. Oh my gosh. Sherry says 100% correct. So, I just don't know. I can't say right now, and because the reason why I can't say right now, Sherry, is because he doesn't know.
Mm.
He's a work in progress, if you know what that means. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Oh, wait a minute. Jen, do you know? Jen, do you know this person? I didn't realize this was your Sherry. Is this your Sherry?
Is it?
No wonder she's saying ding 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 ding. Oh my gosh. Jen, don't
Oh,
fall off your
that's
chair.
funny.
She's probably fallen off her chair.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Oh
funny.
my gosh. 100% correct. I'm so sorry. He's a lovely, passionate, past life connections. Just really, really beautiful, Sherry. Really loving. I mean, I would, do you want a lasting relationship or do you want a passionate relationship? I don't know. I think there's an either or, but it's just not determined at this point. He's a good guy. He has a good heart, and I think that she says I'm. She says her and Sherry are roommates, and she said that's exactly what I've been saying to her. Jen, I'm dying
Um,
over here. She
that is
says
funny. Bobby wants your email. Isn't your email in your description?
it's SunPsychic at Hotmail. Yeah.
There we go.
hmm But yeah, you have to if you want me, you have to go through Ginger. I keep hearing my patience, he's growing.
In my
I keep
patience, he's growing. Okay,
oh,
the other patients.
oh.
He's a good guy and he's complicated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is. Um and it's up to you and your temperament and your ability to extend. I think it would you know, uh Sherry, you and I got to talk privately perhaps. I don't want to say too much, but it is what it is. So go ahead, Ginger.
Okay, so oh, I love this coffee dogs and spirit rods. Okay, so Sherry, we're reading for Sherry. What I thought was interesting, and I was trying to make this no pun intended, but it's two coins, and I was trying to make heads or tails of this. Okay, I'm going to put them both up. We have here the king. I don't know if what's backwards on your screen or not. The king and the princess of pentacles, and I'm thinking, well, this two pentacles is a match, but he's a king and she's a princess. So I feel like there is some sort of divide there. But you have a lot in common, which is why you're attracted to each other. But you know, kings are in their own little world. they're a kingdom to oversee, and sometimes they don't have time for anybody else. They're very busy. He's king of coins, but that being said, and correct me if I'm wrong, if he's king of coins, he's a very down to earth kind of guy. He's very welcoming, but I feel like on one hand, to the outside world, he's that welcoming. He'll do anything for anybody, but I think I'm getting that he doesn't always have the time to do so. So maybe unfulfilled promises. He retreats in his cave. So meanwhile, you beautiful princess, it's like your journey's just beginning, and the princess of coins, the coins are about creativity and being they're very earth-like. So I see you as the one who loves to wander in the woods, take the time grounding, connecting with the earth, but in the sense of this card, but it's you making your connections in the outside world. You have this energy that draws people to you, and it's your creativity, it's your loving energy and stuff like that. You're here in the woods, and he's here trying to find his way home because maybe he had a one logger too many. But I'm just kidding. But I just see a little bit of differences in here. And I don't know if it's difference in age. I don't know. Correct. Let me know if that's part of it. Is there a difference in age between you two? Or is it that you are starting this wonderful journey and he's pretty much had a journey and he's just like, let me be here for a moment while you go out and explore yourself, your journey, your surroundings, your spirituality. I pulled a card from this Whispers of Love deck. It says, when we love, our lives are changed forever. So don't guard yourself against loving or being loved. Keep that open heart. You will meet the person who, and you can even ask your guides, guide me and the soul who is in harmony with my energy. Please guide us together. And when we meet, I'd like to say, when our eyes meet, let our souls recognize each other, and you will know who's for your best and highest good. And then is when you will see your rainbow. So there's my story for you.
Well done. Well done. Oof.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow. That was exciting.
Oh,
All the best to you, Miss Sherry. I really appreciate you allowing us to work with you on that. Did anybody see Earth? Oh no. Uh, Mystic Sense, Sandra, Earth, Nancy Ray. Any of these guys, are they here? Oh, Sherry says, I can totally feel everything you're saying,
aw.
Ginger. Hmm.
Sweet.
And Jen says, I totally agree. You guys both say totally. It's cute. So Nancy Ray is here. There you go, girlfriend. Woo. Nancy's next. All right. After, if Earth is here, if Bethany Bonk is here, and then Jay Hanna. So if you guys are here, just say hello.
Hello.
So Nancy Ray says, may I have a message from my spirit team? Okay, sure. Thank you, Nancy. So what I hear them say is, not all is fair in love and war. Is that the saying? Not all is fair in love and war.
Yes.
Nancy, they're suggesting that you work on taking care of you and keeping your well-being primary. Um, they are suggesting that you work on some guided meditations, some healing meditations, and that pranic healing class might be good for you. And focus more on your regulating your physical energy and well-being. Because I think you've been through it, Nancy. I think you've been through it. Um, and it's almost like you're picking up the pieces and going home. You know, you're picking up your toys. Everybody kicked your toys out of the sandbox. You tried to organize, you tried to set it up, you tried to be fair. And it's not a defeat. It's not a defeat. It's picking your battles, and to know when there's when your efforts are going to make a difference in this situation. Sometimes you just have to go home and chalk it up to experience. Unfortunately, that's what I feel. She says, I'm focusing on my well being now and I need more energy. Um, I don't know if you're ruminating over something that has happened in the past, because it feels like it's like an old wound, but because uh, let's let's just say you had a car accident 5 years ago, and you've been through a lot of recovery and rehab and doctor's appointments and stuff, but now today you're like afraid to live, afraid to drive, afraid to go out, afraid to go have a good time, because that thing disrupted your life so much that you're not willing to take that risk again, that you're not ready to take that risk again. So you don't want to go out there until you've healed and rejuvenated and built up your resources. So if you need any kind of trauma counseling, or healing, maybe past life regression, or some sort of a, something to get you from there to here, and to allow you to become whole. I feel like there's you may need like a soul retrieval too. I feel like there's something in the past that you're ruminating, and it keeps going over in your mind, and as it goes over in your mind, it seems like it's afflicting you once more, and every time you think of it, it's almost injuring you again. So it's important to work on changing that pattern. It is possible. It is not easy, but it is possible. And she said, I'm working on clearing my past. Um, it is possible, Nancy, for sure. Um, but you are paramount, and you need your energy and your health and your well-being, your peace of mind. You know, you need to focus on these things, and surround yourself with people who can support you in that. And you're in the right community. You're welcome. She said, "Thank you for being honest." You're welcome, Nancy. Um, so your spirit guides want you to know that you come first. Your healing, your recovery, and your path. Um, they're, they're saying that it's also your. They're telling me like astrological lineup is maybe not in your favor right now. I have no idea what birthday you are, or what planets are in something, but give it a couple of weeks, and see if things don't change, because it seems like it's a real tough time for you right now. Um, but and you're becoming more sensitive, more of an empath, and so there's just a lot of things challenging you, but it's also making you stronger. Try doing some writing and pick one thing each day to work on reducing or eliminating. Like I won't say every time I drop something, oh, that was stupid. Like I'm not saying you do that, but sometimes whatever we say to ourselves or whatever we think, we just stop doing one thing that is not in your highest good. Maybe change some things, maybe find some positive affirmations to practice on. But you can do it, Nancy. You could do it. And I don't know if I told you. Did I know I told somebody Jefferson somebody? Jefferson Fisher. He is brilliant. He's on YouTube. How do I find his YouTube? Oh man, I have him. Instagram. What do you use Instagram? Um, Here, let me just give you his name. It's Jefferson Fisher, and he's brilliant. And he's very kind. And he has language that makes sense to everybody. And it's really extremely helpful. I'm going to try and see if I can find his YouTube because I have him. Okay, 1 second. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put it in there. Copy. And this is for everybody. That's why I want to put it in the chat so everybody can find this guy. He's very reasonable. He's really logical. He's very intelligent and brilliant and just a wonderful resource that I use. And I love his way of thinking, working. He's not a therapist, but he sounds like he is. But he has ways of helping. You know, he's really a special guy. I like him a lot. So, what do you have there, Miss Ginger?
Well, I feel like this is yet another readings that are in sync today with us. I'm going to read these two together because I think it's important that your guides know the journey you are on and what you've been through. And with these two cards put together, I don't think you could have had a more perfect pairing here. This is Justice, and this is the Six of Swords. This is about your guides recognizing your challenges, but know that soon enough, justice, let's say, will be served. You will get what I just how we know. You yourself have such wonderful, loving energy, and you are not meant to endure challenges forever. Let's say, we all go through cycles our life, and I just saw your comment about your astrological cycle there, but you will soon have that beautiful energy that you keep expending will return to you. And the Six of Swords is about being led away from your challenges onto new and better things to come in your life. So I just love that you have these two cards that came out together. Just, of course, you're going to be asked, be patient just a little bit longer. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the divine footprint. Just know that if you are a good soul, you're not meant to endure. I just saw the hail, brimstone, fire, brimstone, whatever. This earth is very challenging, and that's why it's very important for us to keep our vibrational energies raised high and happy. Keep that unconditional love, not just expending it, but for ourselves as well. So just know that things will start switching. The scales are becoming into balance, and things will start happening for you that you will feel that, oh, finally, for my highest good, things are going on. But something Jean said about meditating, and I pulled the oracle card. Actual oracle. So what you might not know is that you're empathic, you're an oracle yourself. And this says, wait for an important message. So once you get into meditation and learning to connect with your spirit guides, maybe you already know how to, but there's a connection lost. I don't know. It's just something will come to you in divine timing, and it'll be that aha moment for you. Test of faith breaks, definitely. But the faith to have is within you and within yourself. And but yeah, be patient. But as Jean was talking, I was really led to pull a Mother Kuan Yin oracle card, and this is the picture. So beautiful. And your message, Miss Nancy Ray. This is the turquoise lotus mother. The message from Mother Kuan Yin. An old pattern is finally ending. You will be lifted from struggle, freed from a weight of the past. You have learned all that you needed to learn, and now the time for relief, release, and divine protection, and the happiness of a healed heart and peaceful soul is waiting for you, dear sweet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think that's
That's
the perfect message.
spot
And
on. Wow.
it goes
Now,
so
is there
well.
any chance you can turn that around and show and
Oh,
see if she can take a screenshot? And
definitely.
she can even come back and do it later. She can't do it now. It's not really coming in very clear. It's not focusing. Yeah, try and come in again.
Let me see if I can get this. Okay, let's try that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's trying.
No, yeah, it's hard to get that close up. Okay, we'll try the best we can with that. Because that's beautiful.
Sorry.
Spot on, spot on. So Starseeds wants to know the tarot deck. Do you have the name of the tarot deck that you're using?
The tarot deck I am using is called Revival Art. And it's an indie deck, but it's on Tarocco Studio. So I'll put it in chat here. I absolutely love this deck. It works for general reading and it works for ancestral and mediumship readings as well. So I'll put that in the chat. But
cool.
Okay, so
you're welcome, Nancy. Right, beautiful message. You're both in sync. So thank you so much. You're welcome, Nancy.
Now there's two versions, by the way, of the Revival Art. So take note that this is with the black deck. There's another one with the little blue, and it's more spiritual. So if you are into Christianity and such, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Nancy. She's saying that was lovely. Yep. I love that Kuan Yin deck too. Perfect. Spot on. Okay, I lost my place, y'all. Is Bethany or Johanna or Earth? And then while Raven, you're up next. I think I saw Johanna. I know there was a lot in between there. Oh, and Starseeds told me all is fair in love and war is the expression. See, they're trying to tell me it and I don't know it, but the expression is what you needed to know, Nancy. It's not what I said. I think I said it backward because I was trying to get it because I knew they were saying it, but I didn't know what it was. So all is fair in love and war is the message that they wanted to say, the very first thing. And they made me say it like that. So it was every word that you could get. Thank you so much, Darcy, for helping me. Because that is the correct message, not what I think I said it's not. But it is. It is fair. I don't know which is worse. Right. Sorry to confuse you, but that was a really wonderful assist. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So she says, this is her first time here. Would love to join if possible. I'm inquiring about what I'm missing as signs sent to me towards me from above or need to know. And I'm just going to call you Johanna or Johanna.
She just mentioned that she's listening through her headphones, but her kid's toy cell phone, started making sounds again by itself. Did you answer it? Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't read too much into that. Okay. So, Jehanna, you are connected, they're telling me. You do have spiritual awareness, you have spiritual connection, you do have connections to spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. And they see your light, and it's important that you get a little bit of psychic training so that you can learn how to manage. You can read a book, you can find out how to begin your psychic practice. I would highly recommend James von Prague if you want to go that way. But you want to try and find out from psychics how it's important to begin, because you are sensing something, and it's not everything. That's the thing. You do sense a lot, and you are aware, and you do have this ability. You will be doing this in the future. You're just not you're starting, but you're becoming more aware of it. Um, and they just want you to know that when we control it and let everybody, this is my space, claim your space. And it's not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, there's loved ones here, and I ask them to stay back unless I call them by name. If I call you by name, you come forward and we can chat, we can connect. But unless I call you by name, no loved ones or pets or anybody can come into my field, because I want to wait until you guys ask me who. So this is my rule, and you can set your rule, and not at night, not in my dreams, whatever it is. But when I sit down and I do meditations, or if somebody wants me to find out something from their spirit guide, or find out something, and it's about boundaries, and it's about respect, and it's about managing your energy. So that things aren't happening to you randomly and you're like, oh my God, what was that? Oh my God. And it is startling, but you can say, this is my space, and it's calm and peaceful, and no occurrence or energies are allowed in here. And then when you want to sit down and do some automatic writing, or do connection with your spirit guides, or pray with your angels, or do meditation, or do any type of practice with tarot cards, you want to call them in. And when you call them in, you just ask for only those energies that are of the love and light vibration. That's as simple as that. And so that you feel more calm, and you're not, because you don't want to have like that knee-jerk reaction. It's sometimes misunderstood. And as soon as you can just get just a little bit of control, and just parameters and boundaries and respect, you will start to see more things. Keep a journal, write things down as they happen. I saw a light out of the corner of my eye. I heard knocking on the wall, and I was the only one home. Who the hell's knocking on my wall? Write all of these things down. And as these occurrences happen, you'll see maybe there's like a combination, or rhythm, or a method to it. And you'll start to be able to tune in when you have those boundaries and you put that parameter on it. When you tune in, then they'll be like, oh, she's ready for us, and they'll come in. You definitely have some gifts there, girlfriend. Yep. Oh, geez, she says so on point. Oh, what she say? Yes, I'm about to take a course and class. That's because I did kind of close it years ago, and it was too much. Yeah. But now you know better. Now you know better. Good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. How about you, Ginger?
Yeah. Okay. All right, so in this image tells me that you do have guides and angels that are surrounding you, that are trying to communicate with you. You have in this image, and for those of you who don't know me, in certain decks I'll cover the words because I'm channeling the image instead of the words. So here she has a dove with a crown on it on her wing. And it's a message that even if in the times that you feel your loneliest, somebody's there with you spiritually. And I myself have used the exercise when I needed a hug one morning. It was like 5:30 in the morning. Can't wake up the boys. I needed a hug, so I asked for my team to give me a hug. And I closed my eyes, I could see them surrounding me, and I felt their energy moving in, and I felt such love and warmth. I felt that hug. And then the goofy in me says, group hug. So every once in a while, that's what I call on the group hug, and you'll feel it. But anyway, so you have a particular guide wanting to work with you right now. And so you don't have to know their name. You just call to the guide that is wishing to work with me at this moment for my highest good. But you also have two loved ones who've crossed over, watching over you and waiting for you to awaken so that they can communicate with you as well. And then I got this beautiful image. Um, the elementals, I think, are also wanting to work with you. So when you least expect it, you'll be out in nature, perhaps sitting on a rock or a stone, and catch little glimpses out of your eyes. Sometimes you just can never see them face on, just like a spirit sometimes. But they're surrounding you, and they're celebrating you. This is what this card is about, is the celebration that Mother Earth has to offer you. And telling you here, she's sitting on this rock playing a flute. And it's that you celebrating the music and the rhythm of Mother Earth and life, and what makes you happy is what you need to start focusing on right now. Changing your thought process and your thought patterns, making them ever so positive, and surround yourself in music and nature is what I'm hearing. I went to my spirit card deck, and it says listen. So, as Jean says, you are gifted. And when you find a space where you can have quiet and just listen, this says be present, your openness and clarity. Ask if you can't understand what a message is, ask for your guides to make it a little more clearer and recognizable to you. You still might not get it right away, but it might come in different forms and different ways. And ask your guides to assist you in recognizing messages using your best clair right now. And start on that one clair that you have and ask them to use that clair, and for clarity sake. And yes, taking more classes and connecting every day will be very helpful to you. So that's my story for you tonight, Johanna.
Wonderful. She said, I've had one tried to get my attention a lot, but I can't get the message. Yes, I tried to listen. You're really good. Yep. Spot on. Spot
I
on.
mean, I've
It's
gone
amazing.
through and still go through that. It's like, I want that answer now. But when you force
Mhm.
it, it's just, you need to just be still. Be still.
Oh, Nancy, you're so sweet.
Mhm.
You're so sweet. All right, you guys. I lost control of the I don't think Mystic Sense or Sandra or Earth or Bethany Bonk are here.
Okay.
Thank you, Johanna. And while Raven's gone, is Natasha still here or Infinity? Is Natasha or Infinity or any of those people that I've mentioned before? I know that they probably had somewhere to go. It's over an hour. Aw, you're welcome, Johanna.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
while
you very
Raven, you're still
much.
here, and Natasha. Okay, good, 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 good. While Raven's here, whoop whoop. Here's I
Wow.
put a message in for you, and Natasha, you'll be next, so stick around. All right. While Raven says, "What messages do my ancestors have for me for May?"
Hmm.
Thanks, Brianna. Um, uh, well, Raven, I'm not sure if you have a imposter syndrome going on, but they want you to make a name for yourself and make a name for them. Um, I know that sounds weird, and I was like, "Is this ancestors or spirit guides?" But they're like, "No, we want him to carry the lineage. We want him to express us through him, and to make us proud in all of our efforts and all of our um, achievements. uh, Are we're all done for you, and that you are important, and that you matter, and it's important that you follow your goals and take whatever steps necessary in order to achieve them. I see that you have this goal of reaching out to more people, and I think this would do you very well as your ancestors would be not vindicated. That's not the right word, but like just honored, honored. Your ancestors would be honored that you carry this out um, on their behalf. After all the blood, sweat, and tears, and all the hard work, and all the effort that they went through in order to provide you the ability to have your dream. This is your moment. This is your time. And they want you to go after what you want and try not to shrink yourself in front of others who you may not feel. Try not to compare yourself, and just you do you, boo, and you do it the way you do best, in whatever way you do best, and be proud and be loud, and to they're saying that sometimes you have a little bit of, not shyness, but like you cut up on yourself a little bit, or you preface things with, "I could be wrong," but they say, just don't say that anymore. Don't, that you could be right, but don't say like they want you just to come out and be courageous and put yourself out there. They're saying this is what people need. They need all of you. They need what you have, and they need all of us. So we've done all this so that you can be you, and they're telling you to take that step. Now is the time. We need you. Oh, geez. I'm leaning into ancestor work, reading, not writing. Oh, just left the place I was reading out of. I asked my ancestors if they agreed with my move. I'm leaning into ancestor work. So that if that's where you want to go, then that's what they want you to they want to express through you, like, don't let their lives or their efforts go unnoticed or be in vain. They want you to take every opportunity to enhance what it is that has been sacrificed in order for you to be you. How about you, Miss Ginger? That was deep.
Well, I'm just worried, Bobby. Is this the place you left, the one you just opened up? Curious. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure some things out here. Ancestrally speaking, I mean, I really do feel, and again, I'm going to cover it up because I'm using the image. Okay, so I don't know why I'm having trouble with this one. Hang on. This I'm getting two different messages, is why I'm hesitating. One message is I feel like you do have an ancestor wanting to work with you, and this ancestor himself had a very challenging time in his life, and he doesn't want you to be challenged, and he knows your challenges, and it I feel like it hurts his heart that you feel challenged and you're having such a challenging time, it's and the flip side of that message is he wants you to reach into your youth, into your highest energy of your youth. Pull that forward, bring that forward to the present. So maybe it is some ancestral healing you might need to do, and maybe that's why you're called to this. But I pulled again now this okay. It looks a little new, but she's wearing sheer clothing. So, but I'll cover it anyway. This is about your strengths. You know, of course, you're going to hear you're stronger than you know. You know when you're at your strongest, and that's when you work your hardest. But don't work too hard because it depletes your energy again. But you here are this lion, not the maiden, you know, that lion energy, that strength, that courage, that majesty. Did I say that right? That majesty, both energies, calling on you to pull it in, pull it out. Oh, okay. So, and then I went to my angels and ancestors card. You are the oracle, Bobby. I got this again, and I shuffled and shuffled. You know, listen for that message. Listen for that one message that's going to propel you forward. Go into that deep meditational work. But you got the spirit fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Jean was talking about you might feel a little less than in your spiritual talents and stuff like that. Be crafty, be foxy. Lions are sacred to her. Rhea. Oh, how interesting. Interesting. So foxes are the animal energy that is from the in between the worlds. It's the magician energy, it's the crafty energy, it's the focus, and but it's also the having fun energy. So bringing in that childhood energy that was at your strongest is so important right now. And then I did ask for a like an overall message, and you do have the 9 of coins, Bobby. This is about success. You're meant to be successful, whether it's in the spirituality, in life itself. This is about you putting on that coat of honor, is what I'm getting here. Wear that spiritual coat of honor now. Put it on now and move forward in that energy. So yeah, so that's my story for you tonight. Quick and simple version, but we can chat another day. Have some fun, but that's what I have for you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank
And
you
I
very
just had
much.
the fear that I was on mute this whole time.
Oh.
I thought that would have been horrible.
So, Natasha, thank you very much for being here and waiting all of this time. So, Natasha will be the last reading of the day, just so everybody knows. And can you believe we've been on for an hour 20 already?
Wow. Love you too, Bobby.
Oh, and Bobby says, I love you, Ginger. Thank you.
Bobby, I call my brethren from another brethren.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Everybody's saying, nice reading, nice reading.
yes.
Thank you, Natasha. So Natasha says, hello, can I ask who are my spirit guides? Oh, that's a good one.
Well,
So your spirit guides are souls who have lived on this, not yet star seeds, souls who have lived on this earth once before, and they're right here beside us, helping to guide us on our spiritual journey, on our, not on our life's journey, on our spiritual journey. It's a little bit different than our life's journey because we have free will. We can do whatever good we want and whatever bad we want, but whatever our spiritual, what's in our soul's highest good, so our soul can evolve and um, and learn and expand and grow. And so our spirit guides are here. They're here with us. They're nudging us. They're a lot like us. They're somebody that you know very well. Um, and they're not ascended masters who are up here. They're not angels who are on the ninth dimension, and they're not loved ones over here. Our loved ones can guide you. Angels do guide you, but spirit guides specifically are known. You usually have two or three, and then more throughout your life. Like if you're learning how to do ballroom dancing, you can ask for a ballroom dancing spirit guide. If you're trying to do taxes and you need help learning how to do taxes or to get your taxes better, you can ask for a tax special spirit guide. If you're wanting to exercise and build your muscles and lose weight, you can have a spirit guide that helps you do that too. So spirit guides are extremely resourceful. They're always right here. They know what it's like to be on this earth. They've lived on this earth and they love us unconditionally. They are extremely loyal and they have our back at all times. We're always guided and protected and watched over. So your spirit guides, I can tap in and see what I can see if your spirit guides have any more information about that. But I hope that was helpful for you. I think you were looking for your spirit guides specifically. They usually don't like to be in the limelight. They're not what's important. You are what we need to focus on. Your spirit guides are just like somebody who assists you, who you know opens the door for you, who helps you get dressed in the morning. They don't help you to get dressed, but like they assist you. They create things and help you to on your path. So they're saying that who we are is not important. Do not worship us. We are here for you. You are the one who is important. So if you want to know who your spirit guides are, it's important for you to know who your soul is, what your soul aspect, what your divine essence is, that you are a divine soul in a human container. And this soul knows these souls and has been loyal to these souls. And you all work together. And they just want to know that they want you to know that they've been with you since birth, that you have little like sayings in your mind, like, oh, Natasha, don't do that or whatever. But it's almost like they're really there to help you, and it's more in the everyday nitty gritty, to turn down this road and not that road because that road is blocked off, and you go a different way and you bump into a friend. Like they're there to help you with more of an everyday thing, but they're here to help you on your spiritual journey so that you follow the lessons And what I mean by lessons are opportunities that you encounter along your way. They are there to help you learn that lesson and to move on. Or if you have a decision or a choice point, they're there to help you in your, not make the decision for you, but help to support you and give you clues or signs and synchronicities, so that when you do make a choice, if it's the wrong choice, they can steer you right back over to the right choice. They're here to help you navigate through this earthly realm. And they are the most loving, the most supportive um, guides that anybody could ask for. So I hope that was helpful, Natasha. I couldn't really get into who, you know, in this short time. How about you, Miss Ginger?
You know, we all want to know their names sometimes, and some people have channeled it to have a name is to limit them. So I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm not sure. But I don't know. I just call upon the one who wishes to assist me with da, 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 da. Because I feel like we have so many. But anyways, so this card that I have here, your spirit guides. Oh, this is very flashy. Okay, your spirit guides. One task is them is to help lead you toward your calling. That's what this card is about for me. Um, they're here to lead you toward your calling because they know what a beautiful soul you are. And you have a calling, and I don't know if you know it yet, but just keep asking them to lead you towards your calling, and then you will know it. But I feel part of your calling is being an earth angel. You're here to assist others here on this earth using your energy and your well, it's really your energy. You have healing energy that exudes from you, and they are here to help you maybe either find your way towards classes, whether they're energy healing classes or mediumship classes and all the in between. So that is one of their tasks. They're here to lead you on your journey, help you to gain perspective when you have the road is challenging, for sure. They are your light. They are your guiding light, and even in when you feel like you're in the dark, call upon them. They want you to call upon them more often. They want to help us, but we have to. They can't intervene. We have to invite them in to help us. And as Jean says, they help you with any task that you ask to have assistance with. They are here, but they have carried you over some pretty challenging times, because I also got this card too. This is a Tower card. They've guided you through challenging times, and for some reason I'm getting that footprints in the sand poem in my head where the guy says, I've always seen two footprints. I'm going to shorten that. And then in my challenging times, I've only seen one. Where have you been? And he replies, my son, those footprints are mine. I've been carrying you through these challenges. But they're also here to, when you're feeling stagnant, to shake up the energy and like, wake up, wake up. Don't sit in this energy any longer. You need to get up. You need to move. You need to go. Sometimes they put obstacles in our way for us. Are we just going to sit and just dwell on the obstacle, or are we going to get up and figure how to get around that, which makes us that much stronger? And then I pulled a spirit card for you. It's Jaguar Spirit. Jaguar Spirit is acknowledging that you are an old soul. You've had many lifetimes, and you can call upon the energies of the past and your past lives. What energies would serve me today? I call those energies forward into my life today to assist me in today's challenges and today's ambitions. And Jaguar energy is all about that silent, stealthy, in silence. it reminds me of the Hermit card, one of my favorite cards. In silence and stillness is when we get our epiphanies, our answers, our visions. So that's what I say to you. And the other message with the Jaguar spirit is walk through life in beauty and grace. So Natasha, that's my story for you tonight. I hope it meant something to you.
Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful, Ginger.
Ooh, I'm getting
Wow.
tingles on that one. It's on my arm, everything.
Thank you, Scott.
Oh, hey,
And
Scott.
Brianna says she loves the eyes on that card.
Beautiful
It's so
artwork.
beautiful. Starseed said beautiful reading.
Oh,
Yes, beautiful answers. So nice. Thank you. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
thank you for letting us read for everyone tonight. And I hope those who didn't get a reading also got a message through someone else's readings.
For sure. There was a lot of information that everybody would be benefiting from in tonight's show for sure. Ginger, thank you. You've done that was just magnificent. I really enjoy working together with you,
I
and
do.
we really do enjoy ourselves when we are together. And time flies. I'm telling you, the first
I
time I looked
mean,
at the clock, it was like 10 after the hour. I'm like, oh my gosh.
it did fly by. Wonderful
It
energy
did.
here tonight. You gave the most beautiful readings tonight, Jane. They were beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise, Ginger.
Yeah.
I think the stars and the moon up there is on our side for sure. Well, thanks again, everybody. Tomorrow is the clairvoyance class. I'm looking forward to doing that. And then on Sunday is Easter Day, but I'm going to be doing an early morning show at 11 a.m. Eastern with Akila B. So come on back and check it out. And Ginger, do you have something scheduled for next week?
I do actually. I believe I'm on with Allie on Monday, 7 p.m. Hello, my handy dandy notebook out. Um, and then Ivana Intuitive on Thursday, 7 p.m. So,
Busy week.
yeah, it is kind of busy. I'm trying to, during the week, summertime, I think I want to, get a little busier, but, I have to get up early.
I know. I know. Well, we thank you so much for your time and your beautiful readings. And we thank everybody for being here and enjoy your evening. We'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.
Everyone, stay blessings.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.